Hi everybody, welcome to my bathroom. Today I'm gonna film a quick and easy makeup look. So I've already prepped my skin with this and I really like it. It's the first time I've tried it, so I bought the small one just to try it out and I'm very happy with it. And the first step I do is I like to start with my eyebrows. So I'm gonna take the NYX Professional Makeup pencil in ash brown, and then I just line the bottom just because I don't have much eyebrow. Excuse this zit. It was like one of those undergrounders and ugh, they're the worst. I don't know how to get rid of them, so if anybody has any tips, please let me know. Okay, so that's done. And then I use this Rare Beauty brow gel. Just brush up. And I found that if I trim these a certain length so that they're not super long, they're more manageable. And then these ones here, because of the way that my eyebrow hairs grow, I like to just kind of push them to the side like that. And then I just allow the gel to set. But it gives it a more natural fluffy look, and that's what I like. And I'll just do the same thing to the other side. So the first time I tried using this, I had a hard time with it and I felt really funny, but I found that if you keep on just brushing it and combing it, like for me to the side, like if I comb them this way rather than up, I don't look like a troll and it looks just a little bit better. So just push them to the side like that. Okay. So like I said, I just kind of let them dry. And in the meantime, I'm gonna use the Tinted Moisturizer by Laura Mercier, however you pronounce that. And I just take a little bit on my finger and I go like this. And I put some on my neck too. Just put some dots on my face. And I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna cringe, but I just use my fingers. Sometimes I feel like brushes are a scam. Like I could do everything with my fingers and I like to keep things easy and fast, so I don't overcomplicate things with using several brushes. I mean, if I were a makeup artist or I don't know, something like that. Or if I had more time, if I wanted to give myself more time to do my makeup and play around with brushes, I would, but my fingers work well. I find that the heat in my fingers helps the color just absorb well into my skin and everything blends in pretty well. And then I get my neck too. I'm not trying to flash you guys. I just blend it down by my ears, my neck. And it also has sunscreen, which I like. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Now that that's on, I go in with Makeup by Mario concealer. I don't know what shade this is in. I'm not sure, sorry. And I just put a little drop right there. And on my eyelids, I don't use primer. I find that the concealer works well. And then I just tap it in. I don't like getting it too close to this part of the eye because sometimes I find that my little fine lines wrinkle there, and sometimes I do this too. And then I have some red here, so I put a tiny little drop there. just like to set everything with an eyeshadow. So I'm using this palette. Ooh, hi. I got this in Japan. I don't know the brand. It's all in Japanese. But I do like this color a lot. It's just like a light, neutral, I want to say cream color. And I'm just applying it on the lid. Okay. The next step is to set the tinted moisturizer on my skin. And I'm using the Bare Minerals powder. And I can't even show this to you guys because I broke it. So it's all in crumbs basically. So I just like to tap lightly, like my T-zone where I get more oily, and underneath the eyes. Right here, the little red spots. I just start very lightly and kind of tap it onto my hand and keep it moving. And now I'm gonna use this big brush by e.l.f. Total Face. And I'm gonna dip it into the same powder. This is how much I have on there. I blow it a little bit, same thing, just dust my face lightly. Okay. Sorry about my lips. They're so dry. They're always dry. I try to stay hydrated because I feel like hydration starts within. Okay. So now I'm going to take this bronzer by MAC. Again, I feel like I haven't had it that long, but this happens. I love this bronzer. It just looks like that. And then I take this brush. I've had all my brushes for a while because I'm not a big brush girly, but it's an angled face Bobbi Brown brush. And I just do like a little contour like that. Like that. And this I feel like helps define / enhance my facial structure. It makes it look a little bit more chiseled. Okay, I'm going to take this Rare Beauty blush and just put it on the apples of my cheek, so just like that. And then the woman, this color is, In Hope. And the woman at Sephora told me that this color is really complementary to a lot of different skin tones. I think she's right because I feel like it looks good on me. This brush, she also upsold this brush to me, Rare Beauty. I don't know what kind, but it looks like this. And then I just smile and press like that. It's a cream blush, so. And then I learned on TikTok that if you want like a little sun kiss look, you kind of just take it this way. And I like that. I like looking a little sun kiss because it's winter time and I'm looking kind of pale. I really wish I was in Hawaii or Mexico or something, somewhere tropical and sunny. It's starting to get cold. I'm gonna keep on doing that. I'm really into this Urban Decay 24 inks in black. I really like it because it has this felt tip. So all I do is draw a little line like that and connect it. I also have grace with myself. Like, if it's not perfect all the time, it's okay. I'm not gonna stress about it. I used to stress about it so much. I used to be like, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And guess what? Most of the time, no one's even gonna notice. And then I go in with this curling eyelash curler. I've had this for a long time too. Shocker. if anybody has any tips on an eyelash curler that they love, that works really well, that doesn't chop off your eyelashes, because I've done that a few times, please let me know. I'm very picky with my eyelash curlers. I'm not trying to be bald, you know? And the mascara I'm using is by, I believe, L'Oreal. It looks like this. And the reason I like this is because my eyelashes are very, very, very straight. So I really like that it comes with this primer. You take the mascara, the black mascara, and go over the primer. Okay, now that the mascara is on, we're on final steps, which basically is the lip. So again, because I suffer from extremely dry lips all the time, my best friend is Vaseline. And I just take a little bit on before lipstick. Sometimes I just like wear it like lip gloss like that. And other times I'll just line the lip right above. But today, I'll add a little color. So this lipstick is 542 Sellout. Looks like this. Again, my MAC, and I know some of you are gonna cringe because I know I've heard that like everybody hates MAC because they don't use the best ingredients in their products. I'm aware, but sometimes some of their products really do slap. Okay, so this is it. This is my everyday makeup. Like I said, I like to keep things simple and easy, and I feel like I look put together. I have to obviously change and do my hair, but that didn't take me very long. So I hope you guys try this. I hope it works for you. Try to keep it simple on most days, and I'll see you next time.